Greetings there, my fellow Ratopians. Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to Ratopia, Episode 8, Rat Traps. So let's see how low our water is. We are midwinter, and our food supply has been going up. But yeah, it's bingo water up here. There is, no, there's some ice. I think that's a new feature. I don't think, last I played, it did not snow. So I think what happened is that because we didn't have a high supply of like liquid up here, maybe it all just froze to snow. Oh no, you know what it is? It's just been snowing. So it's not that this wouldn't melt. It's that, the precipitation that we've been getting is snow, not rain. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that is also a new feature, which is cool. I just don't know if snow is useful for farming like rain is. Or liquid water, that is. Citizens will randomly collect the items that have been dropped? Yes. Sunshine, thank you for the gifted subs. Yeah, you don't have to tell them to collect anything. They will do that automatically as a lower priority, but a priority nonetheless. Let's check on new migrants. So, cooperation but slow, pacifist, anarchist. Yeah, okay. I don't want these guys either. And I'm also going to start to replace the rope ladder with the rope lift so that we can ascend and descend more quickly. Putting a lift station up here. So here is the diplomatic office. Going in now. In the diplomatic office, you can explore the surrounding areas through the map. It is possible to reserve exploration for up to 3 areas. During exploration, you can discover other cities. By giving gifts to the discovered cities, you can increase the relations. Once sufficient relations are accumulated, you can conduct trade with that city through a trade center. So the other thing that pairs obviously well with this would be the trade center. So I will get one adjacent to the diplomatic office. And then in terms of research, let's have you guys vote for that again. Well, you can just pick a category as you wish. So here it's just empty grass, but eventually we will start to find other kingdoms, and then we can gift gold to those kingdoms or other coins that I have not yet unlocked, which maybe I unlock now, even though you're voting, just because I know if we discover other kingdoms that require bank coins, we're going to want those ahead of time. And there's another exploration complete. Exploration is pretty cheap and quick to do, as you may have noticed. It's one of those that, like, you can queue up a bunch, but, like, you'll constantly have new opportunities to interact with things that you've explored. So it's useful to have your diplomatic and trade centers in high traffic areas, so that you can frequent them without too much annoyance. Conservative, extravagant, militant, quick, pacifist, skillful. I like these two. Pacifist, skillful, militant, and quick are good ones. So I will select them. So Yua and Stone both are going to get raffled now. So let me queue up the raffle. Timer's up. And let's actually resolve that poll and go with welfare benefits, so that we can have happier Radizens. And that elevator is really nice to have. So in welfare, as I mentioned, the arena goes a long way, but you need to pair that with a hospital. So we'll have to build a hospital and arena adjacent to one another, ideally. So I'll get that going soon. Now, there is some need for hygiene, and I'm just going to construct another toilet here. Possibly that fulfills the hygiene needs that the Radizens have been complaining about. I think this masonry... Let's start having him produce sand from sandstone. I'm probably going to want to move some of these beds that were here in this somewhat of a temporary capacity to a specified area to then replace that with the new arena and hospital. So I could continue these soft beds that I have up here. That's not a bad call. I might widen the top half of the kingdom a little bit as well. So that there's just more space up here. I haven't been really going east, but I'll continue it going west. Just so there's more space for, like, beds. Because soft beds go a long way for rest recovery. Alright, we discovered a bunch of nothing here, so we'll continue to explore. And we have got 2 minutes left on that raffle timer. So good luck. No town so far. But don't worry, we are not alone. I don't like these guys, so I'm going to send them away. There's, like, truly no harm in being picky. So, be as picky as you want to be. Because the migrants show up often enough that getting the best possible lineup of citizens is going to be to your best benefit for sure. Having to listen to them go on the toilet is a little unfortunate, but this all needed to get scooped anyway. Alright, Yua. You are Lorix. I wonder if I can go through admin to rename them. Yeah, I think so. Alright, and Stone, you are DSN Matter. Congrats. I know that both of you need beds. The soft beds are under construction up top side. I'll be assigning those in just a minute. I just wanted to finish scooping all this water so that we can actually complete this section of the base, because this has been blocked by liquids up until now. Putting a little sweat equity in there, if you will. All right, there we go. So the hygiene needs have been met. The joy needs are easier, like fewer of our reticens are complaining about that. And we have all but Vivid Pixel in a bed. So that's the last bed we needed for Vivid Pixel. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to continue sort of the bedding that we've got going the other side. So how wide is this? It's wide enough for one space plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beds. So it's 14 wide, 15 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if it was to be symmetrical, it would look something like this. Obviously, the farms are going to throw things off because the water step well, or whatever you want to call it, has its own sort of subset of needs. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to formalize what the top half of this castle looks like so that we can start filling it in with beds and the like. Meaning that we're going to have to modify the terrain here a little bit. And then also get rid of the hunting station that we've got here, because the hunting station won't have a clear line of sight to anything important anymore. So destroying this, and then mining this, freeing up those so that we can path through there. And probably also removing this tree and then like, and flattening this out so this is like an entryway at some point. I'll even remove this tree now, because we could start to put in a tree seed arboretum in if we wanted to. So these bunny holes are going to be ruined in this process. So what I might want to do is I might want to do some of this rework and then leave it in case we have food scarcities and we need bunnies. Oh, Marauder, you are stuck. So not completely revamp the bottom floor just yet, so that we can always do a little bit of extra hunting if we need to. I think is probably the right choice. Hey, Suggesting! Happy half-year anniversary! Or 6-month anniversary? I don't know what it would be. Rodder, you just wanted a break from work. I'm on to you, friend. He stranded himself, so he had a mandated day off. But I am working on building that pathway so he's not stuck. Ha! Back to work. What is this? This is weird. I can't not repair it. I'm not sure what's going on in that spot. I think it was a ladder? Yeah, I'm not really sure how to cancel. Like, oddly, I can't cancel the repair there, so I don't know. Alright, there was the last sheet for Vivid Pixel's bed. And yeah, the joy and rest needs are really being met at the moment, which is great. Even though we haven't really focused on adding the arena. I think another thing that would be helpful is once we have... Oh, no, I have more cogs. Is to add a lift station here where the beds are. So it's really easy to get to and from the beds. And then eventually adding lift stations on every level so that we can easily traverse up and down. It's just the cogs are a little bit expensive. So they're what is slowing down doing that, if you were wondering. Hey, we found Praja. So if I give a present of 500 gold to bring our relations up to 60, there will be trade opportunities. So if we take a look at the trading center here, in the trading center you can conduct trade with nations discovered through exploration. So if I open up trade, I can sell things to Praja and buy things from Praja. Unfortunately, so there are some things that I don't have access to yet. Like cheese that I might be able to buy from them, but they don't have webs, and I'm really only interested in the webs at the moment. So I'm going to continue exploring because they don't have what I need to buy. Another thing is I am going to poll all of you about next priority. I'm going to continue trying to work on the webs on the back burner, but there's only really so much progress I can make on that. So if you want me to be working on something else, feel free to vote on it. And Vivid, here is your bed. A well-deserved bed. The last rat is in. The other thing to note, now that I have a running school and a running circus that has been supplying the joy, I haven't had as many... I haven't had as many criminals because there is less for people to be honestly complaining about. Hey, you are stuck. And now you're free. Get back to work. I might need to build this myself, so let me start to obtain the materials, because it seems like my builders are just not prioritizing that versus other things. So I will grab the cogs, and then I'll grab the boards. because our high-speed transportation system doesn't really work when the stops are broken or unbuilt. So where are the boards stored? There's 3 of 4 boards here. No boards there. I think actually one of the Radissons are moving boards at the moment. Yeah, Ali K is helping to build this. Perfect. So up here, the top part of the base is really taking shape and form, which is great. I'm probably done with all the mostly exploring. Woodweb. Woodweb probably has webs to buy, I'd imagine. So let's double check. Yes, they will sell webs and they will sell cocoons. So I am going to gift them gold and then open up the trade center, click on them, and hit trade. Make a new contract. So you can build. You can begin trade either to export or import after setting an number of trade. Traded items will be saved and removed from the set storage. Make sure that the storage has empty space. You can activate 3 agreements per country. Please be aware that if you want to terminate an agreement before its expiration, you'll have to pay a penalty. So what that's saying is, like, if you say that you're going to sell, let's say, lumber to Woodweb, and then you terminate the agreement, either because you don't have the supplies or because you don't want to do it anymore, you will have to pay a price. So, we are going to import spider webs. I'm going to import, let's say, 30 of them. And I'm going to do it one time and bring it to the default storage. There's 17 spots in that storage, so that's fine. Signing the contract, confirm. I can also sell them things. I don't really have the things they want to buy. I don't have bread, I don't have bat potions, I don't have oil, I don't have soap, and I don't have coral gems, so there's really nothing to sell them. I could sell grain to Prasia. I do have a lot of grain to sell, I suppose, wild wheat, but I don't need the gold at the moment, so that's the TLDR about selling. So what will end up happening here is once the time elapses for that trade contract that we have signed, we will then have the webs to be able to spend, which is nice. I am a bunny slayer. Alright, it looks like a little bit of security and a little bit of organization. So current priority is finish, set up traps for enemies, and actually, what security do you want me to focus on? What security? Better gear or more traps? How do you guys decide? I can either make myself gear so that I can handle the enemies myself more effectively, or I can set up more traps to sort of automate the process of defending our lands. I'm happy with either. They both work for me. I'm going to do a quick save and load to see if I can't get rid of that weird repair thing. No, still can't repair that. Maybe I could just build dirt blocks over it and have it go away. Whatever. Right, who's a criminal? Atla, get over here. No, get over here. All right, Slodom. Nice, another kingdom. And what do they have for trade? They have got cactus glass and silks, so they have some nice stuff to buy. I don't want to spend all of the gold trading for things that I don't have, because you can very easily run yourself out of gold doing that. So it's probably best that we, you know, don't bankrupt ourselves for little benefit. Don't tuck half, but Retopia just got a new customer. Cooperationist with big appetite? No, thanks. I don't like any of them. Send them away. We do have combat coming later tonight, and it looks like you guys want me to set up a network of traps. And 4. So the cheapest traps by far are just the spike traps, and they're very, very effective. So just putting in a whole bunch of spike traps where the enemies come in is going to be 90% of the types of defenses that you need, honestly. So getting to work on that now. So the current priority is set up more traps, and what was the other thing that you guys voted on? Organization? Oh, right. And set up lift stations on every level. So lift stations on every level is going to mean needing to build more cogs. So go over to the wood workshop and set them up with cog wheels as a thing to manufacture. I also might want a second wood workshop if I don't have enough production already. So taking a look at statistics for resource list, going down to tools. I have 39 tools, so no, maybe one person will be enough. We'll see. That's definitely something to keep an eye on to make sure that we are meeting supply. Because it seems like the basic wood boards we have not fully supplied very well because of all the bedding that we've been manufacturing. But that's what's needed for these traps. So in order to make a lot more traps, we're going to need more of those boards. Now, in order to better protect this section of the base, what we probably want... Ooh, I'm getting... Let's have them tank. We probably want a longer horizontal run so I can set up a line of traps to help damage the incoming enemies without me having to put too much skin in the game. So that's another thing to set up, is like just an area for that. In fact, probably... No, it's warning me that I shouldn't die. What I probably should do... Oh, wow. What happened here? Is, what I should probably do is create a alternative path to get to the underground that isn't connected to the inside of my rat nest. Which is something I'll probably work on now. You are only your sovereign. I can't swap to anyone. So I don't control anyone but myself. And if I die, we lose. And we have to, like, load from a save file. So your character is definitely the strongest, but the whole kingdom hinges upon your survival. So being, like, the sole defender of during attack waves is pretty reckless, in other words. Where's the other criminal? I think it's also probably time, given the population that we have, to employ full-time police, so that we don't have a situation where we have unchecked criminals that will eventually victimize others and become a recurring problem. So I will work on getting a police station set up once some of the other priorities have been met. So these new beds, let's get them occupied by anyone that doesn't have a soft bed. So Allie K, because I'm slowly trying to transition everyone to soft beds so that they recover faster and they are more productive as a result. There's 3 Radizens in soft beds, and as I get more fabrics and more planks, I will queue up even more. So then, now that we have those soft beds, what I could do is come down here and find the unoccupied beds that we just cleared out. There should be 3 of them, and just destroy them, opening up space for things like hospitals or arenas or whatever else. Slowly moving everyone outside of the bottom rat warren to the surface. And what I'm doing over here is just trying to organize the toilets so that I'm maximizing space. So like 4 toilets is definitely going to be enough for our current population, and just putting them all together in a row. Aggressive and quick, not bad. Cooperation, yeah, maybe we'll go with Stephanie. So, another giveaway. The newest... Honestly, we're not rats, we're mice, but the newest Ratizen in our empire. Empire's maybe too big of a word, but I'm thinking big. And there we go! We the trade came in, and the webs have been purchased. Awesome. Thank you, Web, whatever your town's name was, I forget. So with that, what that allows us to make is the dew web collectors, these guys. And the way these work is that they collect morning dew, and then drip that water into your wells. And we're going to want kind of quite a few of them in order to really fill up this well, if we want to transition away from relying upon, you know, natural precipitation. So I'm going to start to set up the infrastructure for a bunch of dew collectors so that we can have a nice supply of water ready. Because I think our water tank is empty at the moment. Although we do have a stupid amount of grain. Some of the water deficits, there's a lot of water to collect. And I can just collect it myself from where we were scooping and just deliver it. That's not too hard to do. This stuff. There. Now they have 10 more water. We have 500 food, so it's not like we're hurting for supply. So back to the traps. So we've got a decent amount of traps for this topside grave site. We're gonna need more wooden planks if we want more traps, though. So I'm gonna employ a second woodworker here. Let's do DSM matter because they're skillful, so that they'll make planks faster. And I'm going to have them make lumber out of either regular wood or thorn wood. I thought it was jungle wood. No, I don't have thorn wood, so just out of regular wood. How much regular wood do we even have? I think that's the big question. So lumber, 209 logs, that's decent. Because we're not going to get... The trees don't regrow during the winter, so it's a that was my concern, but it's not concerning yet. Hypertension, no thank you. Monetarist, no. People that die when they're stressed or don't like paying taxes, yeah, no, skip. No thanks. Look pretty good. I have room for one more troop member if I want to get all 5 if I'm trying to control troops. I am not particularly worried about needing to like wage war just yet. We're not at a point where I need to be a commander. Oh, there's another town that we found. Ratterra. Let's see what they have. So they are beer fabrics. Oh, fabrics are not bad to buy. Cool. Mikulski, thank you for the resub. And then the other question is, so we're waiting on more lumber to be able to build more traps, so that's taken a while. But the other thing is, do we have... there's an easier way to do this. Lift station. So I do have enough cogs for another lift. And let's put it here. Because a bunch of the toilets are on this level, so this will allow our Radizens to have easy access to toilets. Being able to get to the toilet level and then get back to where they want to be. Their own. This one is yours, so let's go find Stephanie. And around. And I believe you still need a bed. So let's get you one. How do you win the giveaway? Just click here. There we go. Now, what I may want to do is I may want to move the totem pole and the tax office. I may want to start moving things that are on this level that shouldn't be out of here, because I put them here temporarily as a stopgap measure because I needed the facilities and I need this space. But at some point, we can actually put the tax office like up in the top of the castle, kind of like where it might belong. For example. So that's something we might do. And we might also want to take the prison or the stocks for criminals and just employ police officer at some point. Okay, you've got nothing to work on because you need more raw iron. Got it. You hope you don't become a criminal? I hope so too. Migrants. Molter, clumsy, pacifist, clumsy, progress. Okay, I don't like them either. Send them away. Thank you for tuning in to Rattopia, which originally streamed live on Twitch, February 6th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhodomont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhodomont.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch a next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Rattopians.